Hello everyone, welcome to this live. This is Albe Suba coming to you live from Fort Worth, Texas. Let me quickly check my audio and video. Okay, looks like everything is going good. All right, hello. How are you all doing? Today is Tuesday, right? Awesome. Really quick, I want to chime in and just wanted to share all the progress in Solar Switcher, which is a solar broker dealer company, and how awesome we're doing here. And wanted to let everyone out there know that whatever we do here with solar energy is something that's really meaningful, but at the same time has a direct impact to various awesome things. So I want to chime in really quick in this live and wanted to share, my why behind why I started my, business in solar industry, also including my financial services industry. So hopefully this will be able to give some insight about solar energy to all the people out there who have no idea or a little bit of idea about solar, industry. You see, back I grew up back in Nepal as a refugee, and I never experienced any electricity, till I grown up, and it came to United States, right? So here in America, it's like, for everything is like given, right? And we're so much privileged, we are so much uh, pretty much spoiled here in America. But there are many parts in this earth where people does not have basic necessities that we have here in America, and electricity is one of the major thing that people are lacking in, I think 70-80% of the world, right? And people are dying because of lack of electricity. So here in America, it is like given to us, and we don't pretty much think about electricity. But there are people who are dying because of lack of electricity in many parts of this earth. So as a very much, as a human being, when you think about this scenario where you have a privilege, where you have electricity given to you and you don't have to think, and where you have people and places out there where there are situations where people are dying because of lack of electricity, right? So think about these two situations. So as a good human being, we should do everything in our possibility to conserve energy, so that this energy can be in some way or other, given to other places or people who are in need of, right? Here in America, we have choices. We have choice whether we want to have our energy from a dirty grid or from the sun, from the wind, right? So being a solar professional here, when we educate people about solar energy, there are lots of myths, there are lots of wrongdoings, there are lots of wrong business practices out there, which are hurting homeowners. But at the same time, there are a lot of good professionals out there who are truly educating people about solar energy and helping homeowners to make that decision for themselves. So when we talk about solar energy, solar industry, there are lots of goodness in industry itself. You see, one, you are educating people and empowering them to make that decision to go solar and save money from their you know electricity bill, right? And homeowners are saving anywhere from 5 to 50% of their monthly bill by going to solar. In some cases, you might not be able to save that amount of money when going solar, but at the same time, even if it is the same amount of money that you're paying to dirty grid while going solar, you're at least doing goodness to planet. How many coal powered you know you know power plants we have in America? There are thousands, right? And because of that, we are adding too much of carbon in the environment, which is hurting, right? Which is which is one of the major cause of global warming too. So even if you are not able to save a lot of money while going solar, if you are just paying the same amount of money that you are paying for electricity right now going solar, you're doing still really, really great. You are having a lot of benefits because you are helping planet. You are pretty much independent of that rising cost of electricity from that dirty grid. And on top of that, what you are doing is, if you go solar with us, what we did is we committed to give certain part of that revenue to a non-profit organization called Give Power. All right, this is awesome organization, non-profit organization. I love to give back to community whenever I do any kind of business. Whatever amount of money that I can contribute, I always opt in to give back to community. And this awesome organization, it's a non 501c3 non-profit organization which is called Give Power. This is awesome organization. This organization, whatever the money we donate to this organization, 100% of that money goes into making solar powered water plants in those part of the world where people are lacking clean drinking water and dying every day. You see, you heard how many people dies because of cancer. You heard how many people dies because of some kind of heart disease or anything like that, right? But do you know that m- more than ever people are dying in a aggressive manner, like in big numbers, because of waterborne disease? Like as comparing to any disease out there, people are dying more because of waterborne diseases. And it is because many parts, millions of people in this world are not being able to drink clean drinking water, right? And because of that, this awesome organization, non-profit organization Give Power, is building solar powered water plant through which they distribute clean drinking water in various part of this world. And I'm so excited. Next year they are taking a group of entrepreneurs from our entire industry to build water plant in Nepal, one of the place in Nepal, which is where I came from. And I'm so excited to contribute to that cause. Hopefully, if I would be lucky enough to get take part of it, that would be an honor, and it will be an exciting project to get involved and build that solar powered water plant in one of the remote area in Nepal, right? So when you go solar, you're not just cutting your bill into, you're not cutting your electricity bill anywhere from 5% to 50%, right? You are also helping protect the planet. You are helping to contribute to the climate change, right? And you are also becoming independent from that dirty energy grid, right? I would say they are monopolized industry who always raise price without your consent, right, every year, right? And there are lots of benefits when while going solar. However, to get educated about it, and whether going solar would be a right decision for you or not is very, very important. But I just wanted to let you know that whenever you go solar with Solar Switcher with us, you're not gonna cut down your bill. You're not just gonna contribute to climate change, help stop climate change. You're not just going to contribute to keep the planet clean and reduce the carbon footprint. You're also going to be helping build solar powered water plants in various part of remote places in the earth to provide clean drinking water to those people who are in dire need, right? That's what I want to share with you. And let me roll this video really, really quick so that you will know more about Give Power, which is 501c3 organization that we partnered up with. And every time any homeowners goes solar, we contribute certain part of that revenue to this organization who does amazing job. Okay, so let me roll this video really quick and then I will get back to you guys.
I think if I were to throw a heading on the whole trek, it was just gratitude.
This experience has caused me to reflect and be super grateful for the opportunity to work at Lone Pal. We really make a difference in this world, one solar system at a time.
When we came out here, it hit me right away what we take for granted and how powerful those two basic resources are, electricity and water.
We're here in La Guajira, Colombia. It's a very remote area where the massive desert meets the ocean.
The conditions are harsher than I expected.
It's hot. You walk outside and the wind is gusting at a pace you've never seen before.
There's no running water. Obviously, there's no electricity.
Life is tough here. With climate change, their future is uncertain.
Working with the Wayuu people, the local indigenous community, we're bringing power to this school. We're doing a pole-mounted solar array that will provide power to several of the classrooms here, and that will allow them to have light, refrigeration, internet access, charge computers.
Fue muy incómodo para mí por lo que había computadores, pero no había energía.
So the kids are super excited about the opportunity to access the computers.
A big portion of their commerce is based on arts and crafts, and this will allow them to work into the night.
La Guajira has the biggest energy potential. It's got the most wind, sun. We want to make sure that we improve the quality of life for the people that are here in a way that is sustainable.
Dar energía solar en un colegio manda un mensaje sumamente importante a todos estos niños y niñas de que el progreso no tiene por qué atropellar la naturaleza, sino trabajar con ella, porque tenemos que entender que todos somos un sistema y que tenemos que trabajar juntos y colaborativamente.
1, 2, 3, get power!
This group works so hard, digging trenches, painting the walls.
I don't know what I painted more, my face or the walls.
Doing internal wiring, building the structure, setting the panels up, all of that while they're having this cultural exchange.
Disfruto cada momento cuando los veo a ellos viviendo, compartiendo con nosotros.
You bring a group who's known each other for many years, like the Lone Pal group, and you watch them deepen bonds you didn't think were possible to deepen. And that definitely happened this week.
Esto que ven aquí es un regalo muy especial. ¿Saben esto qué es lo que hace? Come el sol, se transforma en luz.
Let's go turn some lights on.
The entire community came out. I saw a few tears from some of the young kids.
It feels good to see how it makes everybody else feel. It's an amazing experience.
We powered up about a dozen computers for the first time for these kids. As I hear their aspirations, what they want to do in life, I was in awe of all these girls. The only way you can break free to become somebody is to have that audacity to dream, and they have that audacity to dream.
Este proyecto va a impactar de una manera positiva, en todos los sentidos.
I leave here with a full tank of gas, ready to find new ways for us to move faster in delivering help to people who need it desperately.
Awesome. That was an awesome video, right? So I'm glad to tell everyone in here in this live that we are being part of Give Power and impact communities around the world who are in dire need of basic necessities that we have here in America, right? So I'm so glad to announce everyone out there, those who are thinking about solar, who want to learn about solar. Going solar has so much of impact in the world, in our finance. When you save anywhere from 5% to 50% of your electricity bill, monthly electricity bill. Because look, going solar is not about adding another loan or another payment. It is just replacing that electricity bill going into electric company. Rather than going into electric company, you just pay it to your solar panel bill, right? Just pay it to solar panel, so that every time when you pay for that solar month after month, one, your electricity rate will never increase. Two, every time you make that payment monthly, you're owning that solar month after month. And after 20 years or 12 years, or whatever the time period that you agree to pay for it, it will be yours. You will be the owner of that plant. Like, so it's kind of like a mini power plant on your roof or on your backyard, right? So when you go solar with us, let me know. Direct message me if you're thinking about solar. If you are trying to get information about solar, direct message me. I would be happy to educate you about all the things that you want to know about solar, so that you will be empowered and you will make your own decision by yourself. I'm not a salesy person who goes and hit hard for sales. I am truly a person who believes in education. When I educate you about everything that you can learn about solar, and when your questions are answered, whatever the questions that you have about solar, then I don't think that I will have to tell you that get this or do that or do this, right? You will be able to make that decision by yourself. And if not, that's fine. You'll have great information about solar, and I will have my satisfaction at least reaching out to you and educating you about solar, so that everyone is good. So once again, my name is Albi. If you have ever thought about going solar, reach out to me so that I can provide all the resources that you might want to go through and make that decision. Again, going solar has lots and lots of benefits. Especially, you will in most cases you will be able to save money that you have been paying to electricity company. But if not, it will be good for climate change, and it will be a good contribution for keeping this planet green, right? And by reducing that carbon footprint. Not only that, you will be also when you decide to go solar, will be also contributing from that revenue to Give Power, so that we can have a global impact in the places where you could not imagine how people are living, right? By providing that solar powered water plant, and providing them with the clean drinking water, right? Once again, this is Albi Suba, all the way from Fort Worth, Texas. I hope, and I hope you're doing well, and you're everything is going well with you and your family. And with this, I would like to wish you a happy, healthy, and a wealthy life. I'll come to you live next time.